Hello, hello. I am back. Hello. All right. I had a very quick bite to eat, little break. I feel slightly refreshed. All right. The goal is to maybe bust out the rest of the soldering of the data pins for this and then test it out and see if it works. The Moog controller project, MIDI controller project. Let's try it. So I want to just jump right back into it and see if we can bust out all the blue data lines to all the pots and stuff. Because really that's the only thing left. And it shouldn't, famous last words, it shouldn't be that long. So let's jump in and try it and see how far we get. So I'm going to go ahead and switch camera views to this one, or maybe I'll go to the SE. Okay, there. We'll start with this one. I'm going to unmute both mics. Throw this mic over here. All right. So let's jump back into this. What do we got to do next? Okay. It's basically all the data points now. I mean, all the different data pins is what we have to solder on here. So I'm going to turn on the fan again, the annoying fan in this guy. And basically what we're going to do is start cutting blue lines and then running them. And I have them all labeled in here. You can't see it right now. But like this is MUX 1, 0, it says. MUX 1, 2. And that corresponds to these kind of MUX ports over here. So I'm going to put this visor back on. And we're going to start cutting blue data, data lines. And these I'm not going to be too overly particular on. I'm not going to try to completely pretty everything up or anything. I'm just going to kind of get it done. So it's going to be kind of a spaghetti soup here, but I'm fine with that. Okay, that's heated up. Now we need some solder. So I'm going to try to get this going quickly and just kind of quickly bust this out as fast as I can, if that's possible. Okay, that was bad. That was good. Bad and good. So I guess I had a first bad one and then it was okay. Okay, there. That's MUX 0. I'm going to just kind of leave these loose and then maybe we can kind of slightly pretty these up at the end or something, depending upon how it turns out. Okay, that's 0. This is MUX 1. Cut it about there. So short side and then a header pin side. Okay. A little solder on this guy again. Wrong side. Okay, done. Zero, 1, now we're on number 2. Okay, 2's done. Hopefully we can kind of rapid fire this and just bust this thing out tonight. This is going to get a bit hard not to start hitting other things in here. See how it goes. I'm losing it there. It kind of made a connection, but it's falling off. There we go. Now we got something. Okay. There we go. Next pin. And just like that, we have 6 in. Not bad. Let's keep it moving. Try to do this kind of rapid fire. 4, 5. Oh, wait. I mess up? No, that's 8. And that's 9. Okay. See, this is 6. We can kind of keep this rolling and just bust this out. I don't know how many connections there are. Maybe 100? I don't know. Can't remember. Okay, that one went in. And I did feel it. I was kind of strong arming that and popping out data pins here. Okay, those are all in. Next thing is number 8. Over here. That didn't work well. I'm going to have to trim that off. Kind of like bent the edge off weird. Okay, that looks like it went well. There we go. Number 8. Number 9. Okay, number 10's up there. Ooh, popped out my soldering iron. There we go, number 10. Okay, that went well. 11. Twelve might be a bit tough. It's kind of tucked back in there. Debating, I might want to start doing some of these from the hardest to get to out. But then it puts the port numbers out of order and I might start putting them in the wrong ports or something. I don't know. I'm kind of reluctant. But now this is going to be tough because I got to get my soldering iron in here on a weird angle and my okay, good. Boy, that went well. Wasn't too bad. That's 12. And then where's 13? 14, 15. Yeah. Now, what's weird is I don't have the switch, the ports marked out, which is strange. I thought I did that for all of them. And must have forgotten for that one. So I'm going to have to look on my sheet for that one. Yeah, where is that switch? I need to go back to the MacBook Pro for a second. That's the 3-position switch. And I'm just not sure where that one connects to. Let's see. I'll go over here for a second. Up here. Here it is. 3. Why isn't that working? Oh wait, because it's here. 3-position rotary switch. Mux 2, position 0, 1, and 2. Okay. I have to remember that. Mux 2, 0, 1, and 2 for that guy. And here, I'm going to switch back to my SE2 and we'll check this guy out again. Okay, so that's Mux 2, the first 0, 1, and 2, and then this is 2. Oh wait, oh no, that's Mux 2. Yeah, that's 3 and that's 4. So 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. Okay, makes sense. So we're on 13 on Mux 1. Okay. I just don't want to rush and then actually start connecting the wrong stuff. I hate that. Okay. Trying to be like super business here and just bust this thing out. Okay. 13. 14's down below. Something around here for the length of this one. Drop my solder. I did pre-solder these pins, that's why I'm not even adding solder to some of these. I can see that like there's a nice little generous solder bubble on there. So if it's nice like that, I'm not even putting anything on there. 14 and 15 here. I know that little one at the bottom, the third one's going to be a little tighter because it's compact, but working in here so far has not been too bad, meaning it's not that congested to solder these in like this. Okay, so that one's done. Now I know this is 0, 1, and 2 of the next one, and I can see, I need to turn this a little bit more this way even. I did pre-solder some of these pins. I'm trying to see that 1, 2, 3, and why did I do 4 of them? Huh. I have to try to see what position that is now. I don't know why I did that. What I'm trying to do is see, here wait, you know what I gotta do? I gotta get a second. For some reason I tinned 4 of the pins instead of 3. So I gotta check something. Where did I put my visor? There it is. Okay, so on this switch, trying to match these up and see what the heck I did here. I did these wrong, like I think it's 1, 2, 3 that way. I think that's the way we're going to do this. These are a bit tricky, these switches. But I think I sorted it out now. I'm not positive, but I think I know which one's which. I think those are the ones. So, one. Okay, wait, and this is going to Mux 2, which is down there. Wow, so this has to come all the way down here. So do those guys. And give that some ample room here. A little extra, hopefully. Well, I hope I'm soldering the right ones here. It's super difficult to tell, but I think I have this correct. Okay, that one's on. And now let's thread the needle. I'm going to take these behind these guys to go down here to Mux 2. Mux 2, 0. And I'm also not sure of the order here, so these may have to be changed after the fact because I'm not sure if it's left to right or right to left the way these are kind of flowing. So that's just going to be something we figure out on the fly. I'm not going to do a bunch of testing or anything. Just going to do it, and if it's wrong, we can reorder the mux. The pins in the mux, or re-solder these if they're to the wrong pins or something. Okay, that's on. Thread the needle back here again. And this should be 0, 1, and now 2. Somewhere around here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that should be our 3 pins for that one, I believe. That's a little hard to tell, but I think I have it right. Hopefully the ground pin's right for that one as well. I believe it is. Okay, great. So that's 0, 1, 2, and this is 3. Let's get this guy going. Maybe this one I'll run. I think I'm going to keep them all on this side maybe. Something like that. And the next one I'll run the same, but just a touch longer. Maybe like that. Shorter one. Well, that doesn't have any solder in it. I thought it did. I thought I pre-soldered all of them. Apparently not. What? No, I have a lot of solder out. Okay. Hi. It didn't set yet before I pulled it away. There we go. Whew, that was actually kind of a tight fit. I think maybe I'll thread the needle in the back again here. Might give it a little more slack. It looks like it fits better. I'm a little worried about it interfering with some of these other ones over here, but that's the way it goes. Okay, that one's on there. Also going to thread this back here as well. Plug that one in. Is that like 4 or 5? Yep, that's 4. Okay, so is that board done? Yeah. Oh, wait. M3. This is M30. Okay, so that's weird too. We gotta go because that's not a digital one, that's an analog one. Okay, so M3's over here. We're gonna run this guy down here to 0. So we'll cut it about here. There we go. That one's in. M3. Oh, this has some fuzz on it. Let me get that off. Has some there. Okay, good. M30's in. Okay, I think this whole board is wired up. Killer. All right. Let's go to board 2. And you know what? I'll zoom in so you can kind of see that a little better. Can I get manual exposure off? Sorry, it won't let me switch back now. No matter like what I press, it will not turn the manual exposure off. Super annoying. I can't get it to work. Go away, manual, go away. It will it refuses to let me turn the exposure off. I just have no idea what's happening here. So weird. Okay, I guess we go manual. Anyway, that's what that one looks like. Wired up, and maybe I'll leave this kind of zoomed in to see the cross connects on the second panel. Okay, so we did M3. I think we're mostly on, a lot of these are mixed. So M3.1 is here. M2.5 is here as well. So what do? Do I try to stick with the M2s? I guess I could do all of it. I'll do M2.5 first. This is where it gets confusing because you're starting to mix, everything up. There we go. That's M25. That one's in. Kind of get that out of the way. Because we have some other ones in here. A bunch of M3s. M3s. Okay, that's an M2 6 through 11, which is the next one. So this one is what we want to hook up here next. Trying to see which ones I tin. It's really difficult to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one tin? Oh, there you go. 6 is starting here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So it's that one. So we'll go with that. Yeah, this is going to be a bit difficult. I'm going to try to get those out of the way. Okay, that worked pretty well. It's really difficult to see what I'm doing, but I think I did those properly. And that's 6. I'm just going to kind of cut a bunch of these now because they're all the same. Okay, that one's in. Boy, those are tight. I have to pull them this way, I guess. Get them out of the way. It's tough, all the data lines start to encroach each other, which isn't surprising. I don't know why I'm surprised. Okay, that guy's in there too. 4. And now we just have 5 and 6. Right. Aye. Okay. Tenth time's a charm. There, that one's in. See if we can just bust this one before I connect that one too. Boy, it's really hard to see. Probably should have waited to do this in the morning when there's better light, but I just want to bust this out. Okay, there, that one. Let's bend this over here and kind of get these all in the same pattern. How are we going to do this? Because there's other ones below here that are going to need to be done as well. I'm going to do this and use these as a holder. I'm going to wrap these down as a holder for these other ones. Is that going to work? Kind of does. Let's try to go with that. And those all appear to be in still. Okay, good. Let's kind of hold those down. And I pray I got all the right ones there. Okay, so that's in. That's MUX 2, 6 through 11. Trying to find other MUX 2s here. Oh, here. 2, 12, 13 is here, and then 14 and 15. Okay, that's the last 4. Okay, so now let's do these guys. And I'm going to do these in order as well. These may not be the right order. We'll find out in a little while here. I think I'm going to do 2 of these. What I mean is these are 3 position switches, and I don't know which is the correct order to plug them into the MUX. I'm going right to left, but we'll find out if that is actually correct or not when we test it. If not, we won't need to desolder. We will just need to flip which MUX port there, connected to. And I thought that was on, but it is clearly not. There, that's on. Okay. Okay, I think that one's on too. Okay, good. And now we just have to do 14 and 15 here. So we'll call that 14, and this one 15. making good progress though. We already have 2 of the 6 muxes just about to be filled up here. Okay, there's another one in. One more. Boy, it's really difficult to see. Okay, there we go. Those guys are all in. Okay, great. Now, Mux 2 is finished. So I guess we're on to just Mux 3 stuff now. So we already did Mux 3.0 and I see Mux 3.1. Let's stick with Mux 3. Okay, that's Mux 3.1. Let's find 3.2. It's down below. Okay. Okay, Mux 3.2 is in. What are we at? 3.3. Oh boy, this one is just out, not the right angle. There we go. Now we got something. 3.3, Mux 3.3 is in. Okay, great. How about Mux 3.4? There it is, right next door. I mean, it's relatively straightforward. It just, gets confusing because there's so many of them, just keeping it all straight. And it does get a little confusing because, because of the analog and digital muxes, some of them span different levels and aren't like in a exact order. Okay, that one's on there good. There. It's a little tricky in spots, but what I'm saying, I guess, is overall, it's really not too bad. They're pretty logical. So that's Mux 3. That's Mux 4.0 through 5. So that one's going to come here. This guy. I wonder if I should do that now. No, I'm going to wait. So that's 4. This is Mux 5. I'm just going to run all the Mux 3 so I don't get confused. It's hard to tell. It may make it harder or easier. It makes it easier because you can just go in order. but you may cover up stuff from MUX 4 now that makes it kind of harder to go back to. But I'm kind of making these long enough where we'll probably be able to push stuff out of the way if that's the case. Seems connected fine. Okay, that's 5. Right below is 6. Sometimes it gets tricky to get the iron in here and not touch the other wires that you've put in. It's definitely tricky. Here's M37 up here. I highly recommend labeling all of these like I have because it will save you lots of headache. Otherwise you're jumping back and forth to the spreadsheet, which I did the first time. I did do it that way, and because, you know, I just didn't have everything figured out. MUX 3.7. Next is MUX 3.8. Well, that one was a bit of a headache, but in the end we got it. Okay, that's 3/8. Where's 3/9? I don't see it. Oh, here's MUX 3.9 right below it. It's right in front of me. Can't see the forest for the trees. Okay, that guy looks like it's in there. Did I get it? No. I did a cold solder. Bad. Bad boy. That looks good. Okay, 3.9. 3.10's right over here. Woohoo, coming up. Almost halfway finished. Once we fill up the third MUX here. I'm really curious whether we're going to have the kind of ghosty problems like we did the first time. What happened the first time when I plugged this in is certain potentiometers or things like that would have kind of like, it wouldn't work. It would just jitter like the other things I described. And I thought maybe I was overheating the wipers and destroying them or something while soldering. So I'll be really curious to see if we plug this in and we have those problems. I wasn't sure if it was maybe grounding type issues. I was separating analog and digital grounds. I didn't do that at all on this one, so that could be detrimental. Even though everything I read before I started this one said that shouldn't be an issue. So I'm kind of assuming it was power issues that I was having last time, like maybe not a great... Anyway, we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. I'm kind of really curious to see how this one reacts. I will be elated if we just plug all this in and it works perfectly. Last time it honestly took me, I don't know, 3 or 4 days to try to change stuff to fix those little, I would almost call them like sensor ghosts. It just would, like you would jiggle the wire and then it would work. I don't get it. I keep thinking it after things that I've been doing. I had it happen the other day, and then I switched to a higher powered USB hub, and it all just worked fine. So I'm kind of thinking now the whole time it may not have been anything to do with my wiring. It could have just been either the USB cable or the USB power supply. Or something like that. A lot of this stuff is like devil in the details, though. It's really hard to troubleshoot all the little nuances and layers. Okay, that's 13. This is 14. This one's really close. So as usual with electronics, you know, I'm like fingers crossed here right now that this isn't going to be a nightmare. Okay, 14's in. And where is it? What is that? What does that say? I can't even read. That's M3. Oh yeah, that's it. M315 up there. Okay, M315 is in. Okay, we're halfway done. Awesome. Okay, so now I know there was another M. This one is M4 0 through 5. So let's start there because that's the fourth multiplexer that we need to get to, which is out here, which is great. So 1, okay, that's 0. 0 through 5. And these are a little bit of a bear, these switches to solder. Shoot. Whew, I had that like twice. And then couldn't keep it steady enough to have it set. And it would kind of break off. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to cut 5 more of these about this length. Okay, those are done. I'm just going to quickly strip all the wires. So I can just kind of rapid fire solder these guys in. And then cross connect. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. One more. That was 5. This is number 6 for this 6-position switch. This is going to be the trickiest to get in here without melting all the other sheaths for the other ones. Did I get it? I think I got it. Yay! Yeah, I think I got them all in there. Whether the order's right or not, I'm not exactly sure, but okay, so that's MUX 4, 0 through 5. I see 7, here's 6, 5, so that's 6. MUX 6 is up here and 7 below. Let's do those guys. Going to cut 7 now too and just cut it slightly shorter. I hate that when you're there, that one's connected. I hate when your like pliers get caught in your soldering iron thing and get caught in this or that. Oh my god, it drives me nuts. Okay, and the next one. Oh, this is great. This is we're kind of zipping through this. Well, I don't know about zipping, but we're getting through it. Okay, that's 4, 7, MUX 4. Okay, so this is 8 through 13 and 14. Oh, I see. So this one's difficult. So this one's 8 through 13 for the 6 pins, and this 6 pins has to be split. So it's MUX 4, 14, and 15, and then MUX 5, 0 through 3. Wow. Okay, so let's do the first one above. Yeah, I guess let's do the ones above, and then we'll work down. It might be harder, but we'll see. Go like this, and we'll just cut 6 of these guys this length. Okay, there's number 1 in. Boy, I really hope these are in the right order. I mean, it won't be that much of a pain. We just have to like change the plug into the Moog so we don't have to resolder anything. It's just kind of a pain. So I'm just kind of hoping they're in the right order off the bat. I tried looking at the pictures and I think I have them right, but it's somewhat difficult to tell because even in the pictures they're just all overlapped, so it gets really hard to trace them out. There, that one finally took. Kind of did a weird cold solder again on that. Shoot. There we go. You got it? No, we still don't got it. I thought I had it that time. Man, I've been really jamming on some of these Billie Eilish songs. I'm not a big Billie Eilish fan or anything, but I do like her. I don't like pop music in general, but damn, like that Ilo Milo song. I just can't get that damn song out of my head. That's a great song. It's so, like, the way it's written. I think it's her brother, man. Her brother is just as much of the genius of that duo. I mean, sure, she has a great voice and all, but her brother is, like, his technical songwriting just seems fantastic, man. He's all... Oh my god. Ow! Not supposed to solder myself. Man, I'm really not doing good with this one. Jeez, that took forever. This worries me. Maybe I'm, burning up something in the switch here. You never know. I heated that way too long. But yeah, a couple of those Billie Eilish songs are really great. I mean, I definitely don't like all of it or anything. But like, come on, like when I listened to Bad Guy the other day, that's a great song, man. Talked to a lot of my friends, and they're like, a lot of them are kind of like these, hardcore Billie Eilish haters. And I'm like, damn, how can you be hating on that stuff? Some of that stuff's really great. I mean, I get if you don't like it or if she's not your style, but it's kind of hard to deny that she's like a great singer. And more than her, really, again, it's her brother, man. I mean, damn, come on, man. That guy's like an amazing songwriter. Okay, that 6 position switch is in. Those are kind of a nightmare, thank God. Okay, we have one more. And then all these multi-position switches should be over with, which I am going to be ready to like jump for joy about. I'm going to clean this guy and give it another pop here. Get that prepped. And then get this guy going. So this is 14 and 15 There are these guys. So I'll just cut 2 of these right off. And then the other 3 go to the new mux. But this will kick mux 4 for us, so we just have 2 muxes left. Talking about Billie Eilish, though, she does seem like kind of like a emotional hot mess. I mean, I think that's what our fans kind of like about her. They kind of identify with. But Jesus, man, I can't imagine being a kid right now. Like, with the state of the world, how can you not be kind of a wreck? I'm a wreck. Can't imagine how you're a kid in this day and age dealing with this shit. Okay, M4 done. Now we got to move on to, is this M5? Yes, M5 0 through 3. So that's going to run down here. The last 4 will come down to here. So I'm going to cut it around there. And I'm just going to cut 4 more of those because we only have 2 on. And they're going to go, yeah, the last 4 will go down there. Okay, last one. Those 2 are done. Let's prep these 2. This one looks like it might not have all that much solder, so I'm going to kind of preload my tip up again. There, we got it. This one's kind of a pain. Oh wait, we're coming down here now. Okay, good. 0. Yeah, perfect. One. Yeah, put a little bend on that so I can get the right angle maybe. I got it. Amazing. 2. And I lost my 3rd cable. Where'd it go? Did I drop it on the floor or what? I did. Okay. And here we go. Yeah, it looks like when I just turned around, you might have a back of head cam right now. Sorry about that. No, didn't get it. Looks like I got that. A little crooked on there, but I think it's in contact really solidly. Okay, there we go. So all those Nightmare 6-position switches look finished. Whew. Okay, and with that we're already on M5. Is there any more M5 stuff up here? I don't think so. So that means we're just jumped down here now? Is that right? Can that be? Well, let me double check. All those are filled. That was M5. Oh wait, some of these. These say M6 here, M6012, so that's M6 over here. These are all M6 because they're analog. Okay, this is M54. Yep, and that's where we're at. M5, 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6, and then there's more M5s down here and M6s. Okay, so I think I'm going to bust out these M5s and stick with that, and then go to the others. I think I'm out of cam now, though. How are we going to do this? I think I'm going to have to drop you guys back down. Bear with me for a second to shake the cam. I'm going to drop you back down to a lower level as we descend the box here. Okay, there we go. That's a good view of this one, kind of. It's up under there. You won't maybe see every single thing, but you'll see, I think, a good fair portion of it. I am just sitting on my knees right now to do this. I'm sure I will regret this later. Here, let me fix this solder. This solder all fell on the ground and rolled out off the roll. It's starting to annoy me. Let's get that kind of rolled back up. Okay, there we go. And then we have to do, I'm going to just kind of pre-tin all these guys. Okay, there's one. There's another. And kind of tinned up this guy too. Okay, I think that's good. We'll leave that on there. And then, did I cut that one? I did. So this one's already hot. Now let's get this guy on here. M4. M5, and I'm just going to cut M6 a touch longer. I don't know if it needs to be, but I'll do it. Get these guys prepped. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, this is tough. Okay, that went in pretty well. And that one, M5. And this one's M6. Come on, I can't get the angle on this wire. Okay, there we go. That was a nice solid connection. Okay, there we go. It's a little tighter, but that worked out fine. That's M5, 6, good. M5, that's 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so there's 7, 8, 9, and so on there. I'm trying to decide the M6s when we hit these. Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, and then over here is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 that all go here. So I think we can safely get all these guys in. And then some of the other ones travel from up here into here. And then the rest of these are coming from here over to here. So what's the order? I think I'm going to do this portion and then wait, and then we'll sort out how to do the bottom ones. But let's do these top ones first. So that's M6. I guess I'm going to just pass it down here like this is the easiest. And I'll just make 2 of these because 1 and 2 are both down here. About the same distance. All right. M1, coming for you. And it kept coming off, but it went through in the end. So, no, that's 1. Shoot, I just skipped M0 up above. Okay, let's do that one. Is this gonna reach? Yeah, it should reach. My goodness, man, just like slight angle on that thing and it makes all the difference. Whether okay, there we go. Those 2 are in. Now M2. Okay, M2 is plugged in. And now we have all the ones below here. Great. This will be easier. M3 is about like that. M4, about like that. Okay, great. It's going to be a little tight for M7. M5, about like that. Trying to give it a little slack room. M7 is going to be tight down there. 5. I'm going to bend this one out of the way so it can get back down to 7. Here's 6. Give this a little slack room too. Same for that one. Okay, here's 7. We'll give that one a lot of slack. This is going to be a bit tricky to get up in there. Oh, look at that. I'm a master. I nailed that. I thought that was going to be a nightmare. Honestly, I thought that was going to be nothing but trouble. That was okay. Sometimes it's just your mind playing tricks on you, I guess. Okay, there's 7. Let's get 8 in. Give that a little slack as well. Okay, there's 8. Yeah, great. And then there's 9 through 15 down there. Now, do I do those first, or would I try to start pulling these guys up? I think I'm going to do these guys first. Just keep rocking out this one, and then I'll finish up by pulling these. I can pull them over here more. I'm going to keep pulling these guys up through here. So we are going to finish this stream. Whether it plays or not is another thing. But we're going to try our best to get it to. So let's see. And can you guys still see this even? I don't think you can. Here, let's angle this down. There, that gives you some view of what's happening. Oh, what are we on? 9? Yeah, M9. The good thing is these are kind of straightforward. You know, you just kind of look for the M number and then match it up and run a wire to it. So that's why this goes a lot faster. Having to create all those crazy pigtails for all the power, you know, and the enable pin and all that stuff, those are kind of the tedious nightmare ones. Because it's also hard to keep track of, you know, all the different pigtail pins you need. This is just so much more meat. It's just 1-to-1, you know, like number 9 goes to number 9, and then you're done and you move on, you know. So I'm going to kind of gather these up over here, though, kind of bend these back. Maybe we might even want to tape these or something. Let's see how that goes. Might be enough just to get them there. That's 10. This is 11. Okay, looks good. Okay, that one's kind of bent up there. Good. That's 11. Okay, 12 is over here. I'm still going to bring them all through this way to keep them out of the way of the other ones. Give this a little extra slack. That last one was just a touch tighter with the bends. 13's down below. Something like that. Okay, that looks okay. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, and then 14's up above here again. Something about like that. There we go. 14. All right. And 15's down below. And this will do us for mux number 5. Or 6. This is actually mux number 6. But this will mean that we only have like half of a mux left. Which I'm super stoked about. All right. What is this? That was mux 15, which is really 16 because it starts at 0. Okay, so we did up to 6 there. 7 starts down here for mux 5. And we're almost out of here. Let's give it that much. Okay, so these aren't tinned at all, I can see. I'll go ahead and tin these guys up. Well, this guy looks tinned. Are any of these? I think the rest are. Okay, we're going to leave it there then. And then get this guy in. So this is 7. So pull him up. And he's going to come over and boom. In there. Now, can we kind of wrap these a little bit? Yeah, I think we can. Like that a little bit. Okay. Okay, this is 8 coming up. I'll give him a little extra space in case we want to wrap or something. 8. Yeah, perfect. Can pull it up here. Maybe I'll put some tape or something later. 8, okay. Let's see, 9. Same for that guy, I'll give it a little extra. Okay, there's 9. 9's in. Okay. Where's 10 now? 10 must be... No, 10's down here. Okay. Give it something like that. Okay, 10's in. Yeah, good. 11 is the buttons over here. Now these guys are super sensitive. The housing is plastic and has a really low melting temperature, and I almost melted these guys several times. This is going to be tricky. Even just getting them on outside was hard. Now that they're like mounted and everything, it's going to be even harder. These guys are not tinned as well. I have to very carefully kind of do all this. We want to try to do this like as quickly as possible. We got a little time to cool. Woo, it starts to melt so quickly. Hi! And it came off. Shoot, I cold soldered. It's even worse. Shoot, I did it again. I'm doing the absolute what I shouldn't be doing. There, that's in there. Boy, oh no, it came off again. What the heck is happening there? I'm gonna just completely re-tin my iron here. This is like a nightmare. Please stay. Jesus, that was a nightmare. Alright. But it looks like it connected really well that time. Thank goodness. Jeez. Hopefully I didn't melt that switch. Okay, so that was 11, and now this one will be 12. I'm just going to cut two about this length. Oh my god, my legs are hurting sitting in that squat position. Cut this one just a touch longer or something. And I am praying we don't have the same issue here. No, perfect. Okay, and 13, I'm just going to do these one right after the other. Good. 12. Pull this guy up. 12. 13. 14. Let's kind of get this guy, make sure we get the right length. So 14 and 15 will be this long. Let's stand again. Legs are hurting. All right. I think that's it. No more of that. These are the last two data connections. And then can it be? I don't know. I think we can just plug it in and test it after this. I want to quickly, double check everything, but I think that's possible. Oh, I didn't tin these. Okay. Oh wait, this is 15. Did them in reverse order. I did that because 15 is a little harder to get to. Is that on there well? It is. 15. And now this is 14. And I think what I'll do is just put a slight bit of tape in here just to hold each batch of these guys kind of in place. So these guys, maybe I'll tape here. Seems like a good spot. Keep those in shape. And then maybe underneath? I don't know. We'll see. They need it? I don't think they really need it. These guys could use a little tape down here. I'm going to throw one on the bottom. Okay, there. That kind of just keeps those all in order there. So nothing's going to shake loose out of there either. All right. And with that, I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and give this another tape. Kind of loose over here. These data pins coming down here. It's kind of jamming on them here. Okay. Is that it? So let's give this thing a quick once over now. And then I think I want to try to plug it in. So I'm going to just quickly look at all these and see if they look correct. Those all look correct. Those guys, that's Mux 5, yeah. I think they're all correct. Now again, whether these switch orders are correct or not, I'm not exactly positive. But those should be kind of easily changed. But we have everything connected. All 6 muxes are full, and I believe they're all connected to the right ones. Like I said, whether those rotary switches are in the right orders, not exactly positive, but I guess we will soon find out. So what do? I think we want to test this thing. Now, how do we test this thing? Let me switch cameras here for a second. Come back. All right, so I'm gonna switch. Okay, it's that camera view. Let's come to this one. I'm here. All right, so what are we gonna do? How are we gonna test this? I'm trying to think of where we should test it. Like, so look at the big visor mark on my head. Gotta love that. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I want to have kind of like space or room to test it. So do I want to? It's kind of tough on that table. We need to hook it up to a computer as well. You know what? I had it hooked up over there. But that's going to be kind of tough to get to, isn't it? But maybe that's the spot. And then what do I do? Do I turn on the other laptop to see if we get sound? But how are we going to get a camera? What camera? Okay, we can flip that camera around. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to do a little camera trickery here. We're going to set the cameras up, and I'm going to move the Model 15 over to where it's actually going to sit and plug it in there. So, because I already have a USB plug, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to click back to the SE2, and we are going to change this view over to here. So first we're going to zoom out. It's stuck on manual focus. I have no idea what to do, but we'll do this. So there is a view of where it's going to go. And now I'll move this guy over there very carefully, hopefully. Oh shoot, I didn't do something. My cable's wrapped underneath there. Okay, and then I'll very gently kind of pull this around. Okay, there we go. And then, should I plug this guy in? I think it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and give it juice. Let's see what happens. Okay, I gave it power. There's no smoke. There's no lights on the multiplexer, so there's really no way to know what's going on there. And then I guess what else I have to do is I'm gonna move the Kijimi back over here onto the work table, since that other one's out of the way now. And I'm gonna uncover this keyboard, and we're gonna turn this guy on. And we need to hook up its box. Which one is it? It's this one. Okay. Okay, so we got that hooked up. Now I have to come back here, and what am I going to do? Maybe I'll go to the... oh wait, I think I have to do this on the MacBook Pro screen. So I'm going to go here, because I have all the MIDI stuff hooked through the Mac. It's kind of a pain. First off, what might be good is to go to audio MIDI setup and just see if it shows up. Oh no, it doesn't. I don't see it here. It should be kind of like highlighted, right? But you know what? Come to think of it, none of them are showing up right now. Even the MIDI boxes should be showing up, and they're not. Why is that? Oh, I know why. Oh my God, this is such a nightmare. Okay, it's because of this MacBook Pro M1, you can only hook up one monitor at a time. And the cam link that I'm using to show you this MacBook Pro screen is considered to be that monitor. Hold on. What I'm going to do is unplug my monitor jack. No, that's the wrong one. Oh my god, this stuff becomes so complicated when you have too much stuff all connected. And then what am I going to do? Oh shoot, I lost my cable. Oh, there, I got it back. Okay, I'm going to trap that one under there for now. And then we're going to plug this guy in simultaneously and see if anything explodes. Hopefully, because I have a bunch of USB stuff plugged in through there. Okay, there. Oh, there we go. Does it show? It does. So this is my original Moog Model 15 controller, one to the left. And this one is the 2022 one. I named it Moog Model 15 2022. So it sees it. At least it sees it. It doesn't mean it works yet, but it sees it. That's important. Okay, so let's kill that. And now, what do we need to do? We are going to just open up Ableton Live. Is this what we're going to do? No, we're just going to do it through the Moog Model 15 app. So there, I'm going to open this up and pull this up here. Make this kind of as big as I can. What else do we need to do? Now, we need to go to Settings, Configuration. What speakers do we want to use? Oh boy, I have no idea. I think we're using, what do we use for this? I can't remember which device. Oh boy, USB PNP audio device. I think it might be this one, which is the cam link thing. That might get us in here. Or we just go to QU24. I can't remember. Oh, this is the 4K P30. I'm going to choose that. That I think is the cam link thing. I don't know if we need that or not. I'm going to try that for now. But then if we go to, what else is it? MIDI. Okay, yeah, this is the MIDI adapter that I have for that keyboard over there. And what do we have to, oh wait. I also want an input as the Moog controller. Okay, so that's the old one. So I'm going to, and here's the new one. So I'm going to select that one. And I'm also going to go to map MIDI CCs. Now they're all the same. I think I previously have mapped all these MIDI CCs. So these should be correct. These are the ones that I programmed into the controller. So those look correct. So I'm going to leave those. Those should be right. So now, if this is working, I should be able to go over and turn a knob and it should work. So I'm going to turn those 8 or 9 filter knobs there, and we're going to see if they work. Do they? No. Oh wait, I do see it working. That one's working. One is working. That number 2 over there. How about this one? Yeah, this one's working. Yeah, this one's working. How about number 1? I can't see it from over here. I don't think number 1's working. How about this one? Yeah, that one seems to be working quite well. How about the one next to it? Yeah, no problem. This guy, no problem. This guy, no problem. How about this one? Yeah, no problem. And this one, no problem. Now, see, now what's with this one? I don't think that one's working. The top left one doesn't seem to be working. How about these guys? Yep, that's working. How about this main knob here? Yep, that works. How about our switch? Did we do that right? It doesn't look like it's the right order to me. Okay, that's 1. Is that 2? That's 2. Is that 3? That's 3. Hallelujah, we got it. So that one's working. Maybe I can put me on the Moog in this view as well. Maybe I can just switch the camera too. Can you see it from there? You kind of can. But the SE2 would be better, wouldn't it? So let's switch back to here. And let's see if we can add in the SE2. We're going to say add a iOS cam. Okay, that's giant. And let's pull this up here. So this is me going to be working on it over there. So, that first one looks like a problem. This kind of stuff happened last time. Let's try to test some of these other knobs over here too. I'm going to make this, how am I going to do this? I'm going to go back to the Mac. And we want to scroll over here. I want to test this whole bunch over here. So I'm going to touch the switches next. Let's see how all the switches go now. So here we go. What do we got? I see that moving. Same here. Great. That looks like it's moving. So is that one. So is that one. How about this one? Yeah, these look perfect. Now, so far, so the whole top one looks like it's working perfectly. It's just that number 1, and I want to test this. So it says it's almost a 10 now. I'm going to change this down to 0. Yeah, I don't see it moving at all, which is weird. It's like bug. I don't know if it's just a bum pot or what, but that 250 is not moving there. Okay, let's try the other two below here. I think we tried these. It's really hard for me to tell because they're behind cables. I can't, oh, I'm on the wrong machine. That's definitely not going to work if you're on the, okay, I see that one moving. And that one. Now how about this one? Maybe I was on the wrong machine the whole time. I was! I think I was using the other Moog controller. I saw that move anyway. I saw it move for a second and then it stopped. I saw it move. Oh, there. It moved and then it came back. So it's doing that jitter thing where it's kind of like stuck. I don't know why. So I don't know if it's the pot or what. The rest seem to be just perfect. Okay, so we know that 250 one's a problem. Let's scroll down now to the second section and start testing some of these guys. So let's go over here and test them in order. So we'll go first, we'll go with this guy. Well, I cannot see from across the room whether that's working or not. It's like I'm going to turn all the way to the right. No. So that, or is it? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm looking at below it. Yeah, that one's working great. Let's try the one below. Oh, they're both working. Like perfect. Okay, let's try the switch. I have to be gentle because the back's not on and it's not properly weighted yet, but okay, this guy looks to be working perfect too. And now this guy is working. Now let's try these guys. Okay, so we're at 1. Now I'm okay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those work perfect. I got the right order. Excellent. So that one's there. Second position, third, fourth, fifth, sixth position. Awesome. Okay, now how about these guys? It's working? Yeah, working. This one's mapped properly. How about now? This is the big one. How about these switches? These are 3-position switches. Oh, they're backwards. I can see. Because I'm turning those when they're facing the left on the screen, but I have them to the right position. And when I have them all the way to the left, they're all the way to the right. So those two are reversed. I gotta remember that. I was worried about those. So they are reversed. Now let's try these. I'm gonna post these guys. Oh, I don't see these guys working at all. Are they? I'm gonna put them both to the left. I don't think these guys are working. The other two switches in the kind of top right area Let's try the knobs. Oh, these knobs aren't working either. This whole section's not. At least I don't think so. I'm going to turn those all the way to 0 and come over here and look. Yeah, those aren't working at all, I don't think. Maybe the... Oh, wait. I think I keep using the wrong... I keep using the old Moog controller. Jeez, oh whiz, what am I doing? Okay, that's working perfect. That's working. Oh, man, that was giving me a heart attack. Okay, those are working perfect. Now let's try these switches. I think they're opposites again, because they went left when I turned them right. And now they went right when I turned them left. Yep, so all the toggle switches are reversed right now. No biggie, that's an easy fix. It's just going back in and tracing them out. Okay, so now let's test these switches. These should be correct. I keep going to the old Moog controller. Okay, so there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. They're perfect. They're all working. Okay, now let's try this guy. I think that guy's working. How about the one next to it? Boy, it is like impossible for me to see from over here. That one doesn't look like it's working. Yeah, the one on the top right is not controlling. How about this one? Yeah, that one is. The one next to it. Yeah, that one is. That one I think is moving. That one is moving. That one, I think I see stuff moving around in there. Yeah. And that guy is moving as well. But I think this top one, I'm going to turn all the way to 0. Is it 0 right now? No, it's not working either. So 250 in this top right went out on the time. T1 over here on the top right is not. Those two aren't working. I'm not sure what that is. I'm guessing it's just a bum pot. But I don't know. That's what I assumed the last time too. And sometimes I would change out the pots and then it would not fix the problem. So, okay. Third tier. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, these are working. How about number 2? Number 2 seems to be working. Number 3. Number 4 is working. And how about this one below? Yeah, master volume's working. And what's this one? Well, I can't see it at all. I'm going to turn it to 10 and come over and see if it's a 10. And then I'll turn it to 5 and see if it came down to 5 or so. It did. It looks like it's working. And then I'll move over. Let's see these guys. Okay. These 4 switches. So let's check them out. This one. Yeah, that one's working. Yeah, these 2 are working perfect. And that's it. Those are it there. And then let's come down to our last row. We'll go from right to left this time. Let's try this out. So we have this guy. Yeah, that's working. That's working. That's working. I think I saw both of these work. I think I am creating noise for you on your end, probably. I don't know. I thought I heard something or saw a spike there. Now let's move over a little bit and try this group. All right. So that guy's good. That guy's perfect. Yeah. I think I see that guy moving. Let's try the delay switch. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Those are all working. Let's move over a little more. This is the last group to test 3 switches. These should be pretty much no problem. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so those are working. So, from what I remember, besides the 4 toggle switches being opposite orders, there are two pots that are not working. This guy, the T1 up here on this level. This guy does not appear to be responding. Yeah, I don't see anything going on here, and this 250 doesn't seem to be responding. So, okay. All in all, here I'm going to switch back now to this cam, I guess. All right. So I didn't put music through it or like, actually play it. I'm not going to do that. I'm happy enough just seeing the knobs work. If the knobs are working, it's going to work. So, yeah. So I think then the only things that I have to sort out are just reversing the orders in the mux, which of those 4 toggle switches. And then, I don't know, looking at those 2 pots, I might have to desolder them both and replace them. I don't know. I'm going to look into that issue. But I'm super stoked that all of it's working but 2. So those could just be either broken pots or something else. Maybe I just study the wiring again. But like I said, what's weird is I did have these kinds of problems the first time around. And I am using a new MIDI cable that's quite long. It's like, I don't know, 5-10 feet long. So that could be it too. I think, but since everything seems else to be running smoothly, I'm not sure. I might try to run it on a shorter USB cable that's really, works really well, and try that out and see if that improves things with those 2 before I start just desoldering things. But okay, I'm beat. That was a lot of work today. I'm gonna leave it here. Our 2 terror towers over there, the 2 towers are built and running. So there you go. So stoked about that. It'll be nice to have 2 of those to work with now instead of 1. So I'm going to leave it here. Tomorrow I'll probably troubleshoot those 2 pots and hopefully get it all working, and then maybe just demo it out and play just some noise for a little bit on a stream, just to kind of finalize this project before I close it out. All right, so I hope you have a great night or morning or afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Take care, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.